Greetings to the world once again. It's me, Topher42. How's it going? That's a rubbish phrase, how's it going? I'm not going to say that again, I hope. Yeah, once again I'm dressed up as one of the many incarnations of Doctor Who. Specifically for this vlog, I'm dressed up as the 12th Doctor, played by Peter Capaldi. I was going to do this vlog 2 weeks ago when the new series 8, had just started, but things got in the way, so I'm doing it now. Yeah, so I'm dressed up. I've been watching Doctor Who so far, and it's been good. Yeah, I really liked series 8 so far, even though we're only 3 episodes in. I have enjoyed it. It's not perfect, but definitely good enough to get me back into the show again, because there was a time when I was sort of fading out. But yeah, overall I've rated a good 7 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. So it's getting back on its feet again. And I'm looking forward to next week when they show episode 4, Listen. That should be fun. That should be good to hopefully get the horror genre back into play. But yeah, so far I've enjoyed the first 3 episodes of Doctor Who. Yeah, Deep Breath was great. I went to see that in the cinema where I live, along with, I dressed up on the day in the cinema. I brought my sonic screwdriver and some jelly babies. I wasn't the only one who dressed up, so don't call me crazy. And we had the live stream, of course, because there was a live questions and answers session after the episode, as well as the behind the scenes extra stuff, which probably declares that Doctor Who Confidential is back. It's great. Yeah, so that was a fun night. So yeah, Deep Breath, good start to the 12th Doctor, and then last week into the Dalek. I keep thinking the Dalek episodes are a bit too soon for the new Doctors. I think that might just be me, because I know the second Doctor had a Dalek episode quite early. I think that was his first. Anyway, yeah, so Into the Dalek was a nice episode. And then just yesterday I watched Robot of Sherwood. And yeah, another good episode. Very nice. And yeah, of course I'm looking forward to next week. Right. Yeah, I think that's all the stuff for Doctor Who done and over with for this second vlog. Can't believe I've got a second vlog now. Peace, man. Yeah, so excuse me while I just change clothes. There, that's better. Just had to get into my normal clothes and stuff, yeah. So, the reason I started off with Doctor Who as at the start of my vlog was because I do feel Peter Capaldi will be so good to start this whole new next generation of fans and stuff like that. I do feel Doctor Who will get the next generation with Peter Capaldi. And call me crazy, but I feel 2014 is the year of the next future generation thing. Like, the future begins here with this new generation of things. And it's not just Doctor Who that's a good example. Another one could be my favourite video game character, Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, he's got a brand new redesign where he's got blue arms and a silk scarf and all this sports tape around his arms and legs. Because he's got some new games coming out and a new TV series entitled Sonic Boom, which I'm hoping will be good. I look forward to watching it. What else? Spider-Man. Not, in both comic book and film. I mean, yeah, I can't speak. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Okay, most people admit the film was a letdown, it was probably terrible, but if there were 3 things I'd say were amazing about Amazing Spider-Man 2, it would be the new costume, Jamie Foxx as Electro, I thought was amazing, and the soundtrack. You can't go wrong with soundtracks, I think. So yeah. Yeah, those are the 3 reasons why I liked Amazing Spider-Man 2. That felt like the next generation sort of thing. and then of course the comics as well, because Amazing Spider-Man has come back, because recently there's been Superior Spider-Man comics, which I've loved, and now Amazing Spider-Man's here, and it does feel like a new generation of comics is coming in and stuff like that. It's going to be amazing. And then there's Transformers, because of Michael Bay's 4th installment, Age of Extinction, was, to me, I thought it was good. I mean good, well, some people like it, some people hate it, but the reason I think it's the next generation is because of Optimus Prime's new truck and new design, and I loved it. I love the new truck and the new design. Only because there was an awesome transformation sequence midway through the film, which I thought tied it in beautifully. Oh, it was so good. I loved that transformation sequences. Just one more example that I can think of for a next generation thing is one of my favourite YouTubers, Little Karibo, who is famously known for working so hard on creating Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. And oh, bless his soul, you know, he's worked hard for years and produced a lot of content, and now he's got to shove all that content onto his abridged rivals, Team 4-Star. So he's got to move all his content onto the Team 4-Star website, which I don't know if you call it good or bad. It's good and bad in quite a few ways, but if there's one thing we can all agree on about Little Karibo, is that he has the most patient fans in the world. I mean, even I'm still quietly waiting for episode 62 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. So I'm hoping that comes out by the end of this year. I hope it does. But yeah, so there's a few examples of the next future generation sort of thing. And how this relates to me. Well, at the start of this week, on the 1st of September, the first day of a new era begun for me, because I've started college. I've started college, people, moving up in the world. I'm studying accountancy, in case you were wondering. So I'll be making use of my maths and computer skills in the real world. And I bet those of you who know me on DeviantArt that are watching this are thinking, whoa, wait a minute, Toll42, you're going into accountancy? I thought you were an arty blarty guy. I thought you were an arty blarty guy. Arty blarty, that's new for me. But don't worry, I'm keeping all my artwork and stuff as a hobby. It always has been a hobby, always will be a hobby. I just, I want to make use of some skills in the real world that'll get me a bit of money coming in, if you get me. But I'm also trying to find a part-time job to go with my college as well. But because I've had a good tour around the main campus of the college, I've seen the cafeteria and had some hash browns for breakfast. Very nice hash browns, very delicious. I've been to the common room. You can get cups of tea and coffee. They put on 4 music, and they've got a couple of games consoles for games. They've got a list of games. They've got Smash Brothers Brawl. At the very least, they have Smash Bros Brawl. That's good enough for me. I'm just hoping there's enough people to, decent enough to play with me. And I've also seen the library as well, so I know where to where to borrow some books and comic books. They have comic books in the library you can borrow, great. And of course you can borrow some CDs and tapes and DVDs and films and stuff. I can't remember if Disney's Frozen's in it, but I say that because I know I need to watch it. So I'll have to look again if Frozen's in the college library. But there was quite a selection of DVDs to look out for. But besides the point, but of course, because I'm starting college and trying to find a job, this obviously means I will have less time to produce content of my own on the internet. So unfortunately, I won't have as many pictures being uploaded to DeviantArt, and I won't be spamming people with llamas anymore. On DeviantArt, you send llama badges to people as a free gift. sort of, it's crazy. But it's good to know that after 4 months, I've gone from 400 and something llamas to 4,000 llamas. You know, I've managed to get 3,500 llamas in the past 4 months, which is great. Yeah. So it's a shame about that, but I have enjoyed this gap year. My gap year has been great. For the past 12 months, I've done a lot of stuff. You know, I've had a part-time job, done some work experience, voluntary, looked after children at a summer holiday club, done loads of DeviantArt and internet content, been to a few conventions, met loads of great people, and spam people with llamas. Yeah. Yeah, okay, moment of silence for the gap year over. Bye-bye, gotta move on. Okay, now just to end this vlog, and it feels like ending the summer holidays here, even though it's the 7th of September. I just got 2 more things to show you, and the first one is this lovely picture that I just finished colouring in today, which is back in July I did a contest for people to design yukatas for my fictional female characters. Yukatas or kimonos, or Japanese clothing. So this first yukata was designed by the deviant Tsubasa Sakura 93. I think that's right. Tsubasa Sakura 93. And it's such a beautiful design for my character Laura. I love Laura. I need to write her profile a bit more and stuff, but she'll be so over the moon with this. Yeah. I love her skirt. It's very nice. And this one on the left, this one is this yukata for my character Primrose. Well, she's actually called Nicole or Nikki, but her superhero name is Primrose. And this yukata, such a beautiful yukata. I can't stop looking at it. This yukata and her staff was beautifully made by the deviant Cup Noodles Freak. That is such a cool name, Cup Noodles Freak. That's can't stop laughing at that. But yeah, it's so beautiful. I can't stop looking at it. It's a good job I'm posting this up on DeviantArt so that you guys can get a proper look at it. As well as putting it up on my bedroom wall before I go to sleep tonight. And finally, this yukata for my character Stacy. And yes, Stacy is not a boy. Stacy is not a boy, right? Stacy is a girl, okay? She's only 11 years old, and she is purposely meant to have short hair that looks like a boy. It's sort of in her profile somewhere, I think. But yeah, Stacy is a girl. Okay, Stacy is a girl. Okay, but yeah, this yukata, which I'll give it a name. The Green Grapes yukata, I'll call it. I can't think of names for these two yet, but yes, the Green Grapes yukata was designed by the deviant Keiko Licia, who I will credit very much as well. Keiko Licia, she also designed the little crown of flowers, which is quite cute. So yeah, that's the first prize for the yukata contest. So thanks again to everyone who entered, and congratulations to the first prize places. Yeah. And the last thing I want to show you is my fictional character Jacob, because it wasn't just myself who got nominated for the Ice Bucket Challenge, but the deviant artist Magnificent Morado, she also nominated my fictional character Jacob to do it as well. So this picture's for you. Hope you can see that very clearly. So I've got a few buckets of water on him. Hope you like it. I'll post it up tonight. Oh, actually, I need to write the date on it. I need to sign it. So 12/42, scribble dot, and the date is the 7th of the 9th, 2014. There you go. Simple as that. There we go. Oh man, the ice bucket challenge. That was so fripping cold. Yeah. Anyway, that's probably going to end it for this vlog. Thank you all if you're still watching. And I don't know when I'll be uploading next, but I hope it's not too late, not too soon, and hopefully be soon. But until then, I guess I'll just, I'll see you around the block, and I guess until then, as they say in, it's an old saying, as one thing ends, a new thing begins. So I'm hoping that this new generation for me that begins, will be one of the best generations I've ever lived in, and hopefully one of the greatest stories I'll have to tell to the world. Bye!